Hi, I'm Wan Hernandez, and welcome to a new Sports Desk Spotlight, your sneak peek at what's going on in the local South-based sports scene, no matter where you're rooting from. This week, everybody has a story. Here at the Sports Desk, we like to plug into everything that makes up our local sports scene. It's not just prep sports and El Camino College highlights, so we took a stroll through Wilson Park one Monday evening just to check out the Parks and Rec Adult Softball League. Nobody knew we were even coming. We found a small group taking batting practice, getting ready for their summer season, and just fired up the cameras. But, like I said, everybody has a story. Sometimes you just gotta ask. So this one goes to show you, you never know who you'll meet, even on a simple stroll through the park. Our newest addition to the Sports Desk, Sarah Hodges, brings that story to you.
I was on the field with a few of the other teachers practicing, and I fell and hit my head. They had to take me to the hospital because it was pretty severe. They did a scan to make sure that it wasn't actually bleeding inside my brain, and when they did the brain scan, they found the cyst in my brain.
A benign cyst that doctors say Daniel was more than likely living with his entire life. Even though the cyst was non-cancerous, it was in a very dangerous spot in his brain, and almost a year later, the cyst made a slight move.
I started to get really dizzy and really bad tunnel vision, and I just had to lay my head down on my desk.
That's when Daniel's wife, Christy, took him straight to the emergency room.
We're very deep in our faith, so we prayed a lot, and we had a lot of faith in God. I was changing Paisley's diaper, and as I was changing her diaper is when they actually rolled him down to the emergency room, so I actually missed him, and I didn't get to say goodbye, and I was having a slight panic attack, and one of the nurses saw me, and she grabbed me, and she said, "We're going down," and they let me talk to him and, give him a kiss on the forehead.
With family so far away and a newborn baby to care for, Christy was challenged to be the strongest she had ever been.
She was 6 weeks old and, just so tiny. And I found out he had to have surgery, and we had no family around. Everybody was, back home in the Midwest. So I was feeling very alone. And, but, it only took a few minutes until the military family kicked in, the neighbor family kicked in. Gosh, I'm going to start crying already. Everybody bringing diapers and clothes, and just awesome.
About 5 months after surgery, Daniel was fully recovered and back doing what he loved the most.
I definitely knew I was going to continue being active. I had a really great surgeon, and he essentially told me, "You're going to be able to get right back into whatever you're doing."
In 2013, Daniel was stationed in El Segundo at the Space and Missile Systems Center. The Collins family chose Torrance as their new home.
As soon as we moved here and he found out that there was a softball league, he immediately got a team together. I think we lived here for less than a week, and he had already had a team put together. He was ready to go. I'm like, "How did you find 12 people to be on your team already?" It's so awesome to see him out there running and laughing and playing, and he is, everybody loves him. He's a team player, and he's just a good spirit.
I thank God every day for giving me a second chance at life.
And life couldn't be any more happy. Sarah Hodges for Sports Desk.